Hi, welcome to Pre-Calculus. I'm Mrs. Weiss, your student's math teacher. I'm going to show you around our Canvas page here. The first thing is the top, the Zoom link. This is where your student will access class. And I will record every class, just the screen share, no videos. So students that are absent or want a refresher, they can come over here to Cloud Recordings, and all of the recordings will be here and available for 72 hours. At the bottom of our main page, I have a remind.com class code where I can send quick reminders, quick announcements to students. You are welcome to sign up for that as well. And then if you ever need to email me or have questions, if you click this button in the bottom left, you can send me an email. This daily class notes link takes you to a Drive folder where students can access the class notes for any day, and the last page of those notes is the homework answers. You can see here are files from the end of semester 1. Your students use this process all first semester. They open any file, they can see all the writing we did in class, any announcements for the day, and then at the very bottom, when there's homework, the last few pages are the answers so that they can check themselves. Checking their homework is a very critical step for making sure that they know and understand the math that we're practicing. In modules is where all of the classwork and assignments will be listed. There's another link to that daily class notes folder. The entire module packet is here at the top. We were able to send packets in the mail to students. If your student did not receive them or they did not send their address in by the deadline and would like to receive them, please send me an email and I will work on compiling a makeup order to send those packets out to students. But this time we've only mailed the first three packets for the semester. There will be more as we continue on, and we will do another mailing of the future packets. In those packets, it includes the blank notes and all homework assignments. So this first module, we actually started at the end of quarter 2. So your student has to scroll down, and here's our quarter 3 start. We've got blank notes. Any videos that we've compiled as resources will be here in the module. Sometimes they're of one of the QO teachers teaching. Sometimes they're helpful videos we found on YouTube, but we have embedded them here. This one's actually me doing the lesson from a prior year. So your students can watch them directly there in the module. For the homework, they click on the homework and they can view the specific assignment here. They can do the assignment in their packet. They can do it on blank paper. Is really up to them and what their preference is. And then when they're done, they take some photos of their work. Oh, here it is. So if their work is more than one page, we're going to be asking them to use a free app on their phone called Cam Scanner, where it strings together multiple pages in one PDF file. So here's some helpful links on how to use those apps. I can help your student figure out how to use them as well if they're unfamiliar. And then they use this Submit Assignment button to upload their work. Typically, there is a homework after each live Zoom. And then at the end of the week, there is a quiz, or at the end of the module, there is a unit test. So you can see our first quiz here. And then as we go, there'll be more quizzes added to this module. Your students, or you can click this header and it collapses the modules to make it easier to see and scroll through them. I will always put the most current module at the top of the list. Materials for our class, if you go into syllabus, it outlines the materials they need. They should have a dedicated notebook or their packets now for math. They will need access to a graphing calculator for some things and obviously something to write with. For their calculators, they're used for in-class investigations, but really our entire semester is still a no calculator assessment course. We will have a third quarter progress check where MCPS has said no calculators, So not using the calculator for their daily work will really help them be prepared for those no calculator assessments. For some free calculators, if they don't have their handheld calculator like this at home, they can use these free apps and free websites here. Again, my contact information, it's all here as well if you need to get a hold of me. The last thing that's new for second semester is they changed the C day, the Wednesday, typically a Wednesday day schedule, so that all the office hours for students, the check-in times are in the afternoon. So your student, based on what period they have me, will come in this 20-minute time slot if they have questions, if they need help, if they have questions on their homework, they want to redo corrections to then take a reassessment on a quiz. They want to go over any review questions before a test. I'm sitting here on Zoom waiting to help them, be like coming in for lunch if we were in the school building. If you have any questions or you'd like to tell me anything about your student, please send me an email, and I'm looking forward to working with them this semester.